sully-vian percent thing. Ah, yeah, that's it. Perfect. So now if I do da and it should, yeah, it's sticky. So now if I change workspace that way, it's no problem. And here I have that. Okay. So the idea of this stream is to continue the last one, of course, where we had an extension, a Google Chrome extension, where the idea, I can show you. Up. What we had here, yeah, if we go at some point, we can see what I did. Maybe here. Yeah, no. The idea is when you open a file, here, for example, this file, we would like it to be colored, to be the syntax to be highlighted. Suppose the manifest here, we want that highlighted. And the current state right now, we have a script content here, which detects which detects the language. Just need to reorder that. That's gonna be an issue. No, because here I can't see my commands. Let's put it right here. Well, I could put it here. I mean, oh, here. Yep. So here the error. Okay. We can close that. Close that. We just need to have the Chrome extensions. This one. And the error here is that I'm loading this. I can reload it. So last time, the point where we were was this hub. Here, if I reload that, should work. Yep. So how extensions work for Google Chrome and like I think Thunderbird, Firefox, and a lot of things. For security, you can't at runtime fetch some files. So I can't just get the CSS coloring from online. I need to have it downloaded so that when I submit the extension to Google Chrome, they can check, verify that it's safe and that I'm not stealing data, even though, yeah, no, it's Chrome. That I'm not stealing data and I'm not just doing some bad things. and also that my code doesn't have any vulnerability. So every file that is executed or used in a certain way must be um, referenced in the manifest. It gives this file the permission, yeah, to be executed or used. For example, here I tell that I want to use the highlight min.js, which is just a minified big slot that, in a nutshell, what it does, it recognizes the language used and it parses it, and then it gives, we can see it, it gives it new classes like here. By default, if I do this, for example, it's just raw text, but when it's parsed with min.js, every character gets a class. And here, if we check the CSS file from Monokai, we can see it has again, formatted. It just colors everything. That's good. But we could also use Nord. And I have yep. But then here I need to check that out. Nord. Then reload the extension. Now it's the Nord theme. So the problem is that I want in the extension to be able to change right here the theme, but I need to be able to dynamically load the CSS file I want, whereas in here it's just always loaded. We only see it at some point because the classes aren't applied yet, so the parsing needs to be done. But what I want is, once the parsing is done, just we can choose the how does this work? Yeah, so if here Monokai, it stays Monokai, Nord, and it stays Nord even though if I do this Nord. But if I do Monokai and don't save it, it's still Nord, yeah. So the pop-up, yeah, I created a pop-up with a selection form here, and the pop-up JS here, which just saves as this storage key. It just saves the last theme used. But I want to load it dynamically. Actually, I'm wondering, why is it Nord that is applied here? Oh yeah. What if? Huh. I think I already solved this issue. Ah, no, I can't. Why is it failing? Because I don't want to get that. What if I do that like an absolute path? Yeah, line 13. Oh. Tell me where I'm wrong. Failed to load resource. Whoop. That's what I want to do. Split, what's it called? Pop-up JS. Yes. So in here we have storage key, theme storage key. And then I just pick the name back up. So storage value, I can just whoop. Storage value and then storage value as such. Click. But then I need to make this async. Yes. I never know if this works. No, it doesn't. And here, okay. Can reload the extension. Huh. Oh yeah. I need to wait. Ah, interesting. Okay. Stringify. If I the storage value. I forgot parentheses. Yeah. So pair, that's what I could call it, yeah. And then const storage value equals pair theme storage key. And that should work. Whoop. Yes. Nord, perfect. And if I switch it, Monokai, save, reload, bam, bam. Okay. Okay. But now I need a way to reference it. missing a file in the manifest of a Google extension. Yes, but only in specific contexts where they're declared. Ah, okay, the content. What I want, pop-up. Content. A content script. What's my code right now? I should clean that. Pull up document. Background color. Okay. And yeah. Oh no, that's correct. And what's my issue? I'm gonna switch that to be on top. I can't, of course. then to the left. Yeah, line 20. I gotta find out how this works. Well, huh. What if I do as suggested by ChatGPT? Here again, it should highlight. I can check manifests. If I do like hop, and now just reload this. What happened? Okay. Of course, I had to break that. Yes, it's, of course, when it tries to load it. And if we look at my elements in here, yeah, we have that reference, which exists. Like, can I like, seems I don't need these ones. Then I get the error again. if I keep them, they should appear. Why don't they appear in the vendor script? To the documents head, I need to start speaking in these streams. I need to start speaking. So what's you going to tell me? Has been side of the extension context. Yeah. Ah. Well, it's in a content script. How to insert this? Okay. Permissions. Same question. Oh no, it's not the same. So huh. What if right here I do log const res equal fetch link.href await, of course, would fail. Failed to fetch. Okay. Nope. Trying something different then. Okay. I hate doing this, but phase the raw CSS path without using from the runtime.get URL. I get a course error expected protecting. What is the course error exactly? Yeah. I'm in the root vendor. result to the expected CSS when used. An address which does says when paste in the URL bar. No, you don't see subtle, very common MV3 comments. Go step by step. What's your code? No, no, no. Here, it happens because of this content secure CSP. Vielleicht. Ich weiß nicht. I can clear that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, it's valid. You happen it in that and you get nets, blah blah blah. I do. Why it fails? Many sites loading externals from unknown origins. I don't know about that. So the browser blocks it when the page is different from the pop-up or extension page. Those can be bypassing. Yeah. In other words, manually appending from the content skip can fail on some sites because the that's what I want to use, but let's go. I mean, let's try it. Okay. So I can just skip that. I mean, yeah. Maybe it's the way to go. Yeah. Scripting dot insert CSS. Target tab ID is await get current tab, and I get the ID of that. Hope it won't break. And then files. That's how it worked I remember in, like, kind of. Vendor dash. Yeah, it's better to use theme. It's not wrong. Theme dot min dot css. I'm sure it's in violation of something. Scripting. Yeah, I forgot to enable scripting. I forgot manifest. Use Chrome scripting. Permissions. Scripting. Yep. Scripting. What do you mean? Scripting. scripting. I mean, yeah, scripting. What's that? Yeah. Maybe I did it too fast. I think it doesn't work in a content script. Yes, I don't have access to what Chrome is not even on the page. Okay, I think I don't have access to any Chrome thing. I think I have an idea. I think instead of injecting it in here, which I don't want, I can do a background. I want to see the background scripts. Blop. Background service worker. Just so you know, Chrome scripting does not exist. You know, scripting in the manifests permissions. So, background. I remember I did something. That was it's an extension I need to work on too. I think there's a background script somewhere. Background script, yep. So. Content scripts. Do I have content scripts here too? Skip to content, yeah. Background. That's it. We'll see if I get rejected. No. Background. Yes, that's not a word. So I really need to use this kind of thing. Service worker. Specified JavaScript containing session service worker, which acts as an event handler from a session about service worker. That's where I was right before. I don't know. Yes, I don't need an introduction. Should be section with your familiar with service occur or not. A few things in common with their web counterparts. Extension service workers loaded when it is needed and unloadable. Tells us one to extension. Page. Okay, that's what I want. That's already okay. That is what I want. Okay. So that's what I that's what okay. No. But okay, so really I should have service worker background.js. It's gonna be horrible. Huh. Should that work? Since it's not a web thing. Yeah, okay. I already had that. So the background script. What I had here, add two background scripts. I think this one is just waiting. It does something at the beginning and then it waits. What if, just to see if it's running, I just need to do something. Try, what if I close it? Okay, if I use 1 plus, yeah, I'm gonna have an error, so 1 plus, I don't care. Maybe it checks it beforehand. Uh-huh. Or is it because of perfect, that's what I want. Okay, so it starts right at the start. What I did in my last extension for, so it's an extension about for Thunderbird and translates emails like using the Gemini API. It looks like this inside. It's not that pretty, but yeah, I need it because I'm currently like in Erasmus semester in Germany, and a lot of my emails are in German, and so I wanted to be able to translate it, but it's not really efficient. So most of the time, I just copy paste it into Google Translate. If you want to use it, it's right here. But what what I used in here is that I have a messenger which listens. I don't think there's the same thing in Chrome, but what is really I think I have an issue with my computer. No, it seems okay. Oh, sorry. I don't know if there's a messenger. Ah. That's what I want. Also display checkbox in default pop-up, which should indicate whether to execute. That's old. No, 22. What is that? Is that what I want? Is that what I wanted from the start? Is that what I needed? Sources. Ta-da. And now let's see. Invalid value must enter at least, every entry must at least have resources and one other valid key. So I think I'm dumb, but I'm not sure. value for web accessible resources. Entry must at least have resources, and one other valid key. Is that what they mean? Oh. Yeah, it's an array too. That's better at least. I think so. If we have another error. Ha. Aha. And here content. Now let's just, I can do it that way. If true, that's what I usually do when I need to switch between two implementations, so I just need to change one thing. I don't care. Oh, that was not the error earlier. What do you mean storage value? Ah, yeah, because I called it theme. CSS URL. Ta-da. Hopla. Let's go. So now, oh, I forgot to save. Now I'm Nord. Monokai. Okay. That was hard. Not really, but yeah, I'm learning. So I don't need that. I don't need that. I do not need that at all. Okay, interesting. Nice. Really cool. Really. Now I need to make things proper. Here, for example, if I click here, okay. Suppose, no. I want, when I click save, so you're telling me I can just do, but I want to try something. Aha. But in here it should work. That's okay, that's great. So I'm just gonna remove. Yes. I don't know. More professional, you know. I like it a lot. So now the only thing left to do. I have my phone on the side. Let's go to highlight.js, which is the engine I use for the highlighting, and they have a lot of predefined themes, and I need to just get them all. Suppose I like the GitHub one. This one, yeah. Oh. What? So I need to paste this here for it to work. Well, I don't know if it's sufficient. Okay, fine. I don't know what script it didn't do, but I don't care. No. That's not what I want. I want the minified version so that it's smaller by definition. And they're all on a CDN. I don't remember where they are. Is it in the README? Maybe in the styles there's a README in the end. No. Sorry for the flashing. I'm still getting used to i3. Bam. Oh, the recording's flashing. That's bad. That's awful. Now it's not flashing. Okay, but now you're seeing. Okay. I don't want to download the thing. I want to get the themes. find my own theme. Maybe I'll allow with that later. Dum, dum, da-dum. Markdown, yay! It is markdown. I prefer it on the right side. So they parsed it, yes. So I want CSS. Wow, that's gonna be unreadable. That's the theme names. I think I remember. Yes. Why didn't I find this? Okay. Do we have the version? Okay, 11. Okay. I need to write in the README. Highlight.jpg, no. But I have the other one. I have the 1110. 1110.0, that's right. 1110. It's nice. You can't say it's not nice, it's like really good. Okay. Highlight.js. I can do that, yeah. Whoops. Now we're talking. Now, yeah, this version. This one doesn't change. What if I do this? Can I do like latest? I'm gonna check. Oh, that's possible. It's likely if ChatGPT says it, but not sure. It is. So I could just build it and use all of that. What happens? Yes. That's done. Nope. All themes are available on npm. Where was I? npm. Yes, so next time we'll have to add a build step that gets all the files. No, that's not what I want. How does it work if I do this? No, this is what I wanted, but yeah, just not displaying correctly. Close. Vendors, themes. what's happening. I think my stream is dead. Why is it doing this? What happens if I do that? Reload it. Now it should stop. You already know right now if it's still flashing, but I don't. Okay, now there's a few second delay. Ah. Okay. Ah. CSS, of course. Don't remember if it's, yes, GitHub dark. So vendor, anyone? Yes. Dark. Hello. So now I just need to fix the manifest. Dark, and fix the pop-up. And that's how I think you add a new theme. Is that GitHub dark? That's not what I want. Oh, I want the GitHub normal. No. The GitHub theme looks like this. The wrong language. think it will be all for today. Yes. Not bad. I will render it public too. I don't need the background, actually. Or that. Yep. I will just try it again, you know. I don't want to break anything. Okay. You can go back to your right, guys. Nord. Yeah, that's Nord. Okay. I'll add probably later numbering, line numbering, and that will be all of it, I think. Maybe navigating like through, because like now you can select, but it's not really useful. Maybe with the Vim motions. I don't want to do a full blown thing, but that could be nice. And still look, if you go on Reddit and you pick anyone, this one, but you add JSON at the end, you get the JSON page. And here the highlighting is taking some time. Yeah. That was long. And yes, but maybe that's when it could be used. I mean, but now I need to fix when I do pretty print, it fails again. I can remove the logging too. This is not needed. This is not needed. This absolutely not. This not either. Okay. Thinking of something. Where am I? I'm wondering, because the highlighting takes some time. So maybe we can move it up and down. We'll see later. Everything's saved. Okay. I want to see the to-dos. Yep. So I did add dynamical. Dynamically loaded. I think it's done. Yes, and now I will make the repo public. Don't steal my number. 26. Perfect. That's public. Crew. Okay. Okay, then we'll see probably each other next time. I don't know when. I just, yeah. I have some exams, not already, but soon enough. And I'll wrap this up. Yeah. Then, see you. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. Bye.